Hi, I'm Bill Hawkins. I'm with AARP Alabama, and we thank you for joining us for this fraud update. Debit cards are an increasingly frequent way in which people are targeted for fraud. We're joined today by Judge Wallace Capel. Judge Capel was with the U.S. District Court in Middle District of Alabama for 21 years, and he's been involved with these type of cases. So tell us about this, sir, and how does are debit cards used for fraud?
Well, thank you for having me first, Mr. Hawkins. Thank you very much for me being here. They can be used in a number of ways. You can have people from agencies, government imposters, say Social Security Administration calling you and says that you owe money. You can have it through businesses that will ask you for money, say you owe them, or banks that say you owe them money immediately.
Mhm.
You can have tech support that can call you and say you have a problem with the internet, or we're going to have to cut it off if you don't pay it immediately. And you can have it through sweepstakes or even into romance where people are asking you
Okay.
to send them money.
Okay. Well, if someone suspects that something is fraudulent, can they do to protect themselves?
The number one thing that you can do is to remember that no legitimate business or person is going to ask you to pay for a debt through a gift card. That's not what they're used for. They're used for gifts to give to someone. They're not used for the payment of debts. And one of the main tip-offs that this is someone that is trying to run a scam on you is the very fact that they're asking you to do so through a gift card.
Okay. All right. So if you think that this may be happening to you, what should someone do?
All right. First, you want to look at the type of scam that's being done. You certainly don't want to, if they're asking you to call back, you don't want to call them back, or you don't want to open up the emails if you think that it's a fraudulent situation. Uh, if it does happen to you, there's a number of resources and places that you can go if you'd like me to go over those.
Okay. Would you?
Yeah, I would. If this happens to you, there's a number of places that I would call. You would want to call your bank to see if you
Okay.
could get those funds stopped. You would also want to go to the place that issued the card. If you bought it at Target, go there, alert them to the
Okay.
fact that it's fraudulent, and they may have some way of tracing it. You can go to bring your receipt with the card because you obviously want to be able to show that you paid for it. You can contact the FTC, and they have a site that's report fraud.
And what is the FTC?
Yes, Federal Trade Commission.
Okay.
And you can report it there at reportfraud.ftc.gov. And you can also alert the postal inspectors if the government is involved, if they're using wire transmissions or the mail, which are generally going to in some way. Alert them to
Right.
what's going on. And
Right.
usually they have information, a lot of information about the scams that are going around in a particular area.
Right. And at the bottom of our screen, I've put information on how to contact the AARP Fraud Watch Network.
And
So,
the AARP, I should point out, is an excellent site to get information about fraud
right.
and resources, if it happens to you, the resources of what to do.
Right. Judge, thank you so much. Unfortunately, this is an increasingly common problem, and we
It
thank you
is.
for helping us do this. So thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So again, we thank you for being with us for this short time. I want you to follow AARP Alabama on Facebook or Twitter. I'm going to end with a short presentation that talks about some things we have upcoming. So again, thanks for being with us and hope to see you soon.